IL-2 1946. Let's fly for the RAAF, Royal Australian Air Force. During the struggle for Port Morseby, and we're going to be flying in early 1942 using a mission created by Mr. Tom Highway. And our objective is to keep the Japanese from bombing our airfield. And Tom did a lot of research on the units involved and the airfields and the objectives the Japanese were trying to accomplish during that time period. So our primary focus is to save our airfield from Japanese bombers. So we're going to give our wingman commands to attack enemy fighters, and we're going to go after the bombers. And we scored a hit on one nose up. And it looks like our fighters have isolated the enemy escorts, so that's going to clear us to go after the bombers. We're going to go after them real aggressively. And the P-40 at this time is a pretty fast plane compared to the twin-engine Japanese bombers. And we're scoring hits, straight 6. And these Japanese aircraft are real susceptible to hits in the fuel tank. They didn't have self-sealing wing tanks. So that's where we're aiming at. We're aiming at their engines and the fuel tanks and the wings. And it only takes a few hits to set an enemy aircraft ablaze. So we're going to try to get up ahead of the enemy bombers and try to attack them nose up. We want those bombardiers rattled. We just made a nose up passing shot. And now the bombers are breaking up. They're definitely off the mark, but they're danger close to our airfield. Get good shots off. It doesn't appear that this aircraft got his weapons out. And we're picking up mission objectives as we fly forward in the battle. Pick up another lone enemy bomber. Looks like he altered his course from east to west to north to south to throw us off. But we got an angle on him. Good lineup, and he's out of the war. Crew's getting out. And we got another objective completed. pair of single-engine fighters.
Yep, on the way.
And the enemy will resort to gunning our aircraft parked on the ground. So we're going to designate both aircraft as targets for our wingmen and go after them. You do that using the F4 key. I pick up a KI-43 in a climb. And I find the KI-43s to be more dangerous than an A6M0. It's just hard to believe that another plane can outturn a A6M. We try a negative G shot, but we aren't successful. But we're going to stay with the enemy. Oh, we got him right in the fuel stores. Another objective completed. It looks like our airfield will survive to fight another day. So we're getting lined up on final. And I have to say, this is a pretty well designed mission. Great fun to fly. But to be successful, you're definitely going to have to use your wingman commands. No shame in that. It's a team sport. All right, let's get lined up. And touchdown. Not a bad landing for a P-40. I've yet to really stick a landing in a P-40. Other than that, they're pretty simple aircraft to fly. And very deadly if used correctly. The Australian Air Force really handled themselves well. They did not engage the A6M or other Japanese fighters in their strong point. They went with altitude and speed to make passing runs. And they had a higher win-to-loss ratio throughout the entire war. All right, we're still seeing some enemy aircraft out there. So we're going to taxi over to the base AAA site. Why not? Save yourself, man. And they appear to just be single-engine fighters. I think we eliminated the bomber threat earlier on in the mission. All right, we got some AAA mounts up ahead. Looks like a good place to park. I really like the way you put sandbags around the AAA guns. And we got a mission victory. All right, let's check our score. We got credit for 7 air-to-airs. We kept our base from being bombed by the enemy. So really good results. A lot of fun. And I'd have to say, Tom is turning out some really good missions. I'll put the download location in our video description. So we're going to close out with a gun camera, nose up our first pass. Got a good lineup on the first flight of bombers. And that after our initial, we swung it around and we caught another pair, straight six. Well, guys, thanks for watching this video. Take care. We'll see you up again soon.